Hello, welcome back to another episode of my series, Life in Music and Dance. One of the hardest things that I've had to do was stepping away from my good, well-paying job and my degree to build something of my own. Taking an unconventional path is not always easy, especially in demanding times like these. But I was happy that I had the courage to take that step. It is very exciting in the beginning, but it also comes with a lot of uncertainties and many moments that test your confidence. As you grow, you hear things that you probably don't want to hear. But of course, slowly with time, you learn how to grow stronger through them. Recently, I was exploring a fee collection app for the academy. Of course, I have a wonderful structure that works really well, and I have parents and students who support it so wholeheartedly. But I was just wondering if this app could make things even more efficient. So I had a call with a representative from this company, and he asked me how many students I have and how the academy works. I told him I have 15 students currently, and he immediately said, "Ma'am, we don't recommend our service for people who have fewer than 25 students, and I don't think you should be spending your money on an app when you have such less students." These 15 students are not just 15 students for me because they represent years of effort, trust, consistency, and all the genuine relationships that I've built with them. So naturally, I got a little defensive. Then I explained to him that I already had a proper system in place and that I really didn't need the app, and I thanked him for reaching out to me. Then he said, "Okay, ma'am, I'll go ahead and blacklist this account for you." I mean, I know he would have meant it in a technical sense, but at that moment, the word blacklist sounded much harsher than it needed to. A simple phrase like, "I'll go ahead and deactivate the account," or "I will cancel this request," would have sounded much more professional. I'm sure he had the right intention because companies do have specific customer profiles for their services. But this video is a simple reminder of how powerful words can be. I really urge companies to train their representatives to communicate with empathy and use a language that is respectful and encouraging, because there are so many young entrepreneurs, small business owners, independent teachers, artists who are trying to build something meaningful from scratch. And the way we speak to them really matters. And if you're someone who's trying to build something of your own and you happen to come across a situation like this or a conversation like this, don't take it as a measure of your progress. Sometimes it's just about poor wording. Keep focusing on your work, keep improving, and let moments like these make you even stronger. This is not the first time I've experienced something like this, and I know it's not going to be the last. Every big institution was also once a small beginning, right? Stay tuned to hear more stories and experiences like these because I've had so many. In fact, in one of my upcoming episodes, I will be talking about why I started this series, and it's an incident very similar to this one. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next episode. Bye.